Hey, welcome to NetLab Games. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
And today we're going to play The Villagers.
Why do I say it like that?
I don't know.
It's like more dramatic.
Very.
Alright, The Villagers is a really quick set collection tableau building card game for 1 to 5 players. Designed by Håkon Gardner for Sinister Fish Games, and it plays in only about 30 to 60 minutes.
All right, so join us at the table and we'll show you how it plays. All right, welcome back.
Welcome to our villages.
Soon to be villages. Well, it's a village of 1 right now. A village of 2. A village of 2.
It takes 2.
So you'll understand that in a second. So what is Villagers? It is, as Francis said, a set collection tableau builder at its heart. It's a card game, and we will be building a village.
Yes, we'll be drafting villagers.
Right. So there, in the game, there's a road where we are drafting people with special talents to come in our village and try to earn us money. At the end of the game, you're trying to earn money. Right. So it's going to go a number of rounds depending on how we do it, and we'll show you how the setup is and explain basically what we're going to do.
Yes.
So here is the setup, and it's pretty simple. And this here is, as we were talking about, this is the road.
Right.
And the road consists of draftable people of different professions, I guess you could say, right?
Yes, different occupations.
Different
and
occupations.
Specialized skill sets.
They have a special set of skills.
Special
set of skills. So we have what's revealed down here, and really what's important to note is what color the card is and what suit they represent, because that's the set you're trying to collect as you're building along. So where there are 6 stacks, and in each stack we've dealt a number of cards as twice the amount of players, and we're going to cross 2 market phases, as these are more or less round trackers. And as we go through, we're going to start drafting cards from here and replacing them with cards from the leftmost upper stack, and it's going to start to travel to the right. When we fully reveal the first market phase, we're going to do our first scoring round. When we fully reveal the second market phase, we're going to score end game. Player with the most gold wins. We each start with the village square and founders, 2 founders. So these are our village of 2.
Yep.
And you're going to build your village from this point forward. The villagers are double-sided. They, on the starting side, they earn you 2 gold per round. If you ever don't have enough food, they're going to flip and they'll start giving you food because people need to eat.
Right.
We start with a hand of 5. Now you notice the suits are all, even though they're visible on the back, on the other side are your actual workers that go with that particular suit.
Yes.
Now, certain workers build off of others. For example, any of these suits here, ore, hay, and wood, are going to have to build off of these basic workers. Those we're going to have to draft as well, and we'll explain it. So the rounds go basically draft phase, and then build phase.
Yes.
And then we repeat.
Right.
And we're just going to keep going. So yeah, simple. You're player 1. You're going to start first. We each start with 8 gold in the bank. And I think we're ready to get this going.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so I will go first. Okay, so how this works, again, it's very simple. We're going to be drafting, and we will be drafting from this road at least 2 folks over the course of this phase, plus 1 for every food symbol that we have, which currently we don't have any food symbols, so we're only going to draft 2, and you have to draft.
You have to draft your max.
Just so you know.
Yes.
So I will draft first, and then you will go.
And the max draft, no matter how much food you have, is 5.
Yes. And I will take... I'm going to take the Cooper. And I'll put him here. So anytime we draft or when we go to build next phase, we're always going to put them in the village square first. And you'll see why that's important in a little bit.
So every time we draft, we replace it with the upmost left card stack.
In case you want the Chandler.
The Chandler Bing? Interesting.
This is like the Candler.
The Candler?
It should be the Candler, I guess.
Really?
Right?
I guess, is he making candles?
He's making candles, yeah, that's what that is.
Okay. I'm going to take the Thatcher.
Okay. Oh, you love the milkmaid.
Do.
All right. And I will take the blacksmith.
All right. And for, oh, that's actually quite nice.
Like that one.
Wow, that's a good one. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna.
The beekeeper.
Yeah, I'm
Are you
gonna
gonna wear that suit?
I would love to wear that
dress?
suit if I could. If I get away with it.
All
All right, the draft is over.
Okay. Cool. So now we're gonna start the build phase.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple of things we can do. Again, we have a.
And now these go back to your hand.
Yeah, these can come.
Right. The only reason you put them here is so you keep track of how many you've drafted. Because if you start putting them in your hand, you will lose track.
Yeah. We can build up to 2. We say build, but really you're kind of like bringing out these new villagers into your.
First things first. Before we jump into the build phase, in the 2-player game.
Oh, that's right.
At the end of the draft, in reverse order. So I get to do this first. I get to take a coin from the bank and place it on any one traveler out here to save them, because everything without a coin on it is going to get wiped. So I will. These are interesting.
I know.
I'll hold on to the carpenter, I think.
Okay. I don't know. I like the chandelier. The milkmaid's pretty good too, though.
Yeah, she is good.
All right. Let's see. 1. I will keep. I'll keep the milkmaid out there. The rest of these are gonna go.
No, not yet.
Why can't we do them yet?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I like to see what
All right, we can do that.
come out.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair call. So then we'll wipe them. No, fair call. We can do that now.
Okay.
And then these are going to be refreshed from the reserve.
Right, so they won't eat into our timer.
Yep.
Another beekeeper. Grapes. You like
the graper.
I, like
I
the
do.
Graper too. All right, so now can I build now?
Yes, you can.
All right, so I'm gonna build people into my village, which is a little bit weird, I guess, but before I do that, I'm gonna have to get some of these basic folks, I think. So the way that, like Anthony explained kind of in the beginning, is that the people that we're trying to build out here, a lot of times they have to be built in order. So they have to be, you can think of them as being like kind of operating underneath of these like main categories. So you have to actually draft these main categories into your village first. And the way you do that is actually by discarding somebody who you are not going to be keeping in your village. Like I guess I'll discard this guy. So I will discard this onto any pile that I want, face down. And I think I'll just put him right there. And then I get to pick up one of these. So I'll pick up this miner, and he comes right into my village.
That's right.
And that is a free build. So we have 2 build actions that you can take during this phase. Plus 1 for every house icon that you have, which we don't have any at this point.
That's right.
So that will be action number 1 for me. Build number 1 is going to be this. Let's see. I want to bring out this guy. So again, I'm going to bring out my blacksmith as my first build. Now, the miner here, as do all the other basic cards, they show you how many, like, I guess apprentices or production chain they have coming off of them. So there's a lot of folks in the game that will operate under the miner or under the miner category, but you can only ever place 2 under one specific miner. So you can draft more later on. One of those for me is going to be this blacksmith. And if you can, you probably can't read his card, but it'll actually show you the production chain. So it shows you miner, blacksmith. Some of the other cards, like this milkmaid, for example, you need a hayer, then a grazier, then you can place your milkmaid. So that kind of adds to the strategy of the game. In any case, I can totally build my blacksmith, so I'm going to. And then for my second build, I am going to build my brewer on top of my founders. So one of my founders became a brewer, I guess.
Right.
Right?
So you actually, when you place them, you cover up any gold or whatever they're going to make, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to put him here because I might want to put something else.
But he's also locked.
Right.
So you have to unlock him.
Wait, what?
Don't you have to unlock the brewer?
Oh, crap. With the Cooper, right?
Yeah.
Ah, darn it.
Winnie Cooper. So locks, when a character...
Explain that while I
yeah.
figure out what I want to do.
Characters have locks on them,
for 'em.
which means that they rely on another profession to enable them to be built, right? So the brewer, for example, requires a cooper to unlock him. And to unlock it, you would have to first look to see if you have a cooper in your village. If you do, you could pay it 2 gold from the bank, and they'll earn money for you to build it. If you another player has a cooper and you don't have one, you have to pay them 2 gold from your supply onto their cooper to build them. Otherwise, you can go to the bank and have them build it for you, and you would pay $2 to the bank.
Right. Okay, so I won't put him down yet then, because I don't want to pay the bank yet. What I will do instead is for my second build, I will put down the hunter.
The hunter.
Because he still gives me a food. That's really all I wanted to do.
He does. And he is solitary, so he does not require...
Yeah, any of them with like these banners.
Yeah.
I think they all say solitary on them. They'll help you. All right.
That was your second build,
That was my
right?
second. Yeah, 1 and 2. All right.
So you're done.
I'm done.
All right. So what I'll do then is first I will put out... I'm going to go with... I'm going to put a card here and grab a lumberjack, please.
Okay.
No, I didn't want that. I want a hare.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to need that anyway, so we'll get to it in a second.
Okay.
So that's free.
A hare.
A hare.
Hare's gonna hay.
They are going to hay. Ridiculous. I will dump that one here, and I'll take my lumberjack as well.
Okay.
So you can do this 3 times on your build turn.
Yeah.
Right? So I've got those guys out.
All right, so what are you gonna build?
I'm first going to build a swine herd on my founder.
Okay.
Right? So the swine herd is going to give me a food and 2 gold
Oh, that's good.
at some point. And I'm going to build a thatcher on my hare.
Okay.
Right? So the thatcher
That's good.
has the build symbol, which allows me to build more. So that's my 2 builds.
Okay. Excellent.
So it's the end of the build phase.
Yep.
Now we would go to the market phase. But
Which
since
we don't
there's
have
no
yet.
market phase, you pass me the first player token, and we go back into the build. Draft, rather.
Yeah. All right, so you are up.
So I draft first.
And you can draft. We'll both be drafting 3
yes.
this time.
So I've got 1 food, so I get my 2
do.
drafts plus 1. So I
Yes.
will draft 3. You'll draft 3 as well. So I'll start with the carpenter. This money goes in my supply, and that goes here.
That's not bad.
No.
I guess I'll take the milkmaid.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Ooh,
Oh, the truffler.
that's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not
You know
bad.
that you want that truffler. I'm gonna take the graper.
Graper's good. There's a special card, the
Oh wait,
tinner.
did I take? Oops, I took this milkmaid out. Sorry.
Yeah, what are you doing? Unlock any padlocks on any villager's plate together with the tinner for free.
Oh, that's good.
So you could have used her last round because it doesn't count as a build action when you play this.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm definitely gonna take the truffler.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Oh, the horse trader. That's a good one too.
I know. I think I'm gonna take that.
Yeah. All right. Oh,
All right.
we are gonna hit the first market scoring at the end of this
Yep, so
build
we turn
phase.
this card sideways. We can't place cards on top of it, meaning when we go to do our build, we can't place cards on top of it to like stop the build phase from happening.
No, but we would be able to put them on these. It only
yeah,
really
you can put
matters.
them on here. I'm just
yeah,
saying you can put them on this
that's
one.
correct.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to build first since I'm player 1. So I'm going to build the truffler as my first. Now I get 3 build actions because I do have a build
you
symbol
do.
with the thatcher, so I get to do 3 builds this time. Again, it's a max of 5.
Yes.
So I'm going to put out a truffler is going to be one of my builds. Also going to put out a carpenter this round. And I'm going to do a beekeeper this round. All right,
Okay.
so I'm going to have to do some unlocking, right?
Yeah.
So what I'll start with is the carpenter on the lumberjack. and he doesn't require anything to unlock. I'm going to build the beekeeper, which is separate on its own. It requires a carpenter, so I can
Right.
pay 2 from the bank to my carpenter.
Right.
And I am building my truffler, who requires a hunter. I don't have a hunter. You don't have a hunter.
No.
So I need
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So I pay your hunter.
You pay me from your bank, right?
I did.
Thank you.
And the truffler is going to go cover the swine herd. So there we go. That's
Very
my
good.
build.
Excellent. Okay, so I will build, I'm going to build my brewer and should build my cooper this time. I can only build 2 this time, so. And I am going to need a lumberjack, so I will get rid of this one here to get a lumberjack. Okay, so those will be my 2 builds. So I'll do my cooper, which I'm using my blacksmith, so I will get 2 from the bank to pay my blacksmith. And then my brewer is going to go on top of my founders, and $2 will go to my cooper.
The Cooper.
The Cooper.
Mr. Cooper. All right.
It's like hanging with Mr. Cooper.
It is hanging with Mr. Cooper. So let's go ahead and do our...
Oh yeah, we didn't do that, did we?
Yeah, we forgot to do that.
Okay. I don't know who I want to keep.
Some pretty good ones out here.
I know.
I'll throw one on the tenor.
Okay, yeah, I was looking at that one too.
And if you don't like any of the others, you can always put them on the same one as another player. There's no limit to that.
I'll do this one as well. So
All right.
wipe these.
Yep.
Ooh. Nice.
That's interesting.
Oh wow, okay. Cool.
A lot of solitary villagers coming out. All right, so we are ready to do the first market, right?
Yes.
So we're going to have to do some scoring. All right, so quite simply, you're going to count up all the coins, either printed or on top, and you're going to get paid that from the bank.
So like $12.
So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10 and 2.
Perfect. Thank you.
$12. So I'm going to get 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16.
Very
That's
good.
it. If you had a silver coin, that's end game. You wouldn't count those
Right.
yet. So you are player 1,
Thanks.
and you start us off with a new draft. So first market is over.
I'm gonna take the tenor.
The tenor.
The tenor.
Take
And
a tenor.
actually, I get to draft 4 this time.
1, 2, and 2 is 4. Yeah. Wow. I still only get to draft 3. The waddler.
The waddler.
That's weird. You can also, by the way, draw blind
Yes, you
from
can.
the upper
you can.
left stack.
Yes.
I don't really know if I want to do that. Though.
Yeah.
It's kind of a gamble. Just want to see what I have here. Okay. Okay. I'll take this harvester, I guess. Good. I'm glad I didn't grab that swineherd.
Oh, why were you going to?
I don't need another one of those.
Yeah, the truffler's pretty good.
Yeah, truffler's big money.
Yeah, I'll take my Freemason.
All right. And we have a bed builder. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. That's
Okay.
a good one. Why not? Build some beds.
Sure.
Oh, the priest.
That's a good one too. Especially if a candler.
A chandelier.
A chandelier.
Chandelier.
Chandler. I should have done that last time. Ooh. I'm gonna take the grocer.
And we have the Thatcher.
Okay.
I am done, right? No, I get 3.
Yeah.
You get 4.
I do. I get one more.
All right. So I guess I'll take the priest.
Okay.
That's my 3rd. You get
Another
one
bed
more.
builder.
Hey, there you go.
Okay. I will take. I don't know if I want a carpenter or a mason.
That's a tough call.
What's interesting too is that you'll see on the cards, it'll tell you how many other cards that particular occupation unlocks, which is helpful as well. Take carpenter.
All right. So you are allowed to put a coin on a card, and then we'll wipe. What do I like? Put my cards in my hand, by the way.
What's that?
So take my cards off my village square.
Okay.
All right, so these are going. Wood carver, blacksmith, seeker. The seeker. It's Richard Rawl.
Ooh.
All right, you build
Okay.
first. How many are you building?
I can build 3.
Okay.
So I'm just looking at what I want to build. I will build you. And I will build you. And maybe I'll build this one too. All right, so 3, right? So I will put out my graper, and I will put out my carpenter, and I will put out my Freemason, which requires a brewer, but I have a brewer.
Very good. I will build 4 this round.
Okay.
And I will turn one of these in for a miner, please.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to be my free. And so I'm going to build a mason. I'm going to build a wheeler. I'm going to build a bed builder, and a harvester.
Nice.
So I'm going to build 4 this round, right?
Okay.
So harvester is solitary. My mason goes on my miner. My bed builder goes on my hayer.
Okay.
Make some room here. My village is getting so big. People.
It's really growing there.
It really is. They're so specialized. All right.
Your production changed, just like.
It's massive. And finally, my wheeler, which is off of my lumberjack.
Is that
tree,
who your
so-
dealer?
Wheelers and dealers. All right, so we've got so much going on here, right? And the wheeler goes off of the lumberjack. All right, I think that is good.
That's good.
Make sure that's all there. Okay, good.
Nice.
So I am player 1,
You are?
and I think
And we
we
continue.
are ready to go.
Okay.
All right, I've got 2 food, so I'm drafting 4 this round.
Yes.
I'm going to go with the Horse Trader.
Okay.
Is my first.
Another priest. I will take the Seeker.
The Seeker. Oh.
An or Mueller.
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 Mueller. That book comes out again soon, doesn't it?
I think so. Wood Carver. Gold equal
Who's Wood
to
Carver?
the gold, I don't know, printed on your wood villagers.
What's he making? Some kind of like dragon dog?
Yeah, it's a dragon dog, I think. That's exactly right.
What card are you taking?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'll go with the Mueller as my second pick. Oh, the Shipwright just came out.
The Shipwright. Yeah, that's not bad. Take the grocery.
The Locksmith. 2 gold for each lock. I don't have a ton of locks. But maybe. That was my third. Oh, another ship.
Another Shipwright.
Yeah.
It's both Shipwrights. I will take the Mason.
All right. And we have a glass blower. That's pretty cool.
That's neat.
That's my fourth.
Another glass blower. Who
Oh,
shuffled this
man.
deck? They were like hanging out together. They're just like on the side of the road. Like,
Just blowing glass. You get the full 5, by the way.
Interesting.
Because you
What?
have 1, 2,
Yeah, I know I do.
3 food.
Yep. +2.
Yeah, so you
That's
get
what
to
I'm thinking about. What do I
draft the
want?
max. To the max.
Yes, to the max. You're done drawing?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I'll take one of these Shipwrights.
And a Vintner.
And a Vintner. I will take the Vintner.
Yeah, I would have done that too.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So that is it. Take
All right.
your cards.
Let's
2, 3, 4. Yep.
let's look at these guys.
Yeah, so let's see. I'll block this guy off.
I guess I'll take no, I don't want to take that guy. I'll take this guy.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I can't have 2 Shipwrights on 1 lumberjack though, right?
You can.
You can?
You can have 2 of the same worker in your
I mean,
village.
you can
It
have
doesn't
2 of the
matter.
same worker, but I didn't know if they could both be on the
I
same
don't see
lumberjack.
why not. It doesn't say.
It creates like healthy
That's if you draft the
competition,
Shipwright.
right? All right. Yeah, that's true.
So I have 1, 2, 3. I could build all 5 cards if I wanted to.
Right.
I don't think I'm going to, though. I'll be honest. Yeah, so I'm going to need actually to... So I'm going to put a card back, and I'm going to take a miner, please.
Okay.
And I'll put him over here. So I'm going to build an Ormuler, a Horse Trader. And that's it. I'm only going to build. You don't have to build your max. So my miner's going to stay out. Oh, man. I didn't want that. I need,
What do you need?
I needed a hayer, not a miner.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking
There you
way ahead. So, because I'm building them both on this guy. Run out of real estate here. Okay. Yeah, that's it for me.
You built them?
I'm done.
Okay. I'm going to build a vintner, my seeker, my spelunker. And I want to use my tinner. So that would just be for like one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to use her with him.
And you get one more build, right?
Yes. I'm trying to see if I want to do... See if that's worth it. Yeah, I'll do... Maybe my grocer.
Oh, we didn't wipe these, did we?
What?
After we put them down?
Oh, no, we didn't.
We didn't wipe them.
Yeah. That changes things.
It might. That's why I was sitting there going, wait a minute. Wow, jeez. It's all special cards.
Yeah.
That's not anything
That's
crazy.
okay. All right, cool. So I'm going to build these people.
Okay.
All right. So, my grocer. Come over here.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a harvester, right?
I do.
So I will pay you $2.
Yes.
There you go. My spelunker. Actually, I'll do that in a minute. So I'm going to do my seeker on my miner. Move this up a little bit. And then my spelunker on my seeker.
Yeah, he's big money.
Yeah, and that requires a chandler. But I'm using the tinner.
Okay. So that gets discarded?
She gets discarded. Like that. And my vintner goes on my graper.
Yep, no more food from the graper.
Wait, really?
Yep. Always covers up the ability of the worker that you're replacing.
I've cheated on that before. But my Cooper gets $2, so that's good.
From the bank.
Oh yeah, from the back, not from me.
You were player one?
Well, I am, but I'm thinking now that I covered that up, if it's even worth... No, it's worth it. It's fine.
This is probably the last round, by the way.
Well, yeah, I know. I was just thinking about food symbols.
Oh.
Because I put this out, you know, and I had to pay you for it.
You did.
You
We
know what I
better put
mean?
some more food symbols out.
I know, but I don't know if it's really, like, worth doing that. Oh, well, we'll see how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You always talk me into doing the wrong thing.
Oh, no, I would
Yes,
never do
you
that.
do. You always do.
Okay. So we're back to the draft.
Yes. Okay. Oh, man.
So you lead us on the draft. So how many drafts do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4
I get
this
4.
time. And I am 4 as well. All right.
I'm first, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right for the shipwright.
Right for the shipwright.
All right, and I will go for the blacksmith. The wine trader.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
The grazier. That's interesting. Oh, man. That is tough. That is really tough. Because there's a certain direction I don't want to go. Trying to understand the apprentice. Replace any non-top villager in any village with the apprentice. Then place a replaced villager in your village.
That's messed up.
Oh, that is such a take thatty card. I would never do that. Never, never. Okay, so... I'll take the smuggler.
Okay.
Fromagère. Wow. Oh, I gotta put him here. That's 2.
I will take the grazier.
All right.
And we replace from there.
Yep. I can't let you have that one. That's like $15.
I know, I was
Wow, you can take that one.
I will. I can't build all these though.
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I can't build all these.
That's kind of why I was like.
That's why it's like it doesn't even really matter. Is that why you were thinking like, oh, I can't?
Yeah, I was gonna
All
like
right,
just start pulling
Let me
those.
think for a second. Nope, I'm taking it.
All right.
That's it.
I have 3. I get one more. So. Yeah, I can't. There's really nothing worth scooping here. Like, I could take the brewer and put him on my founder, but what's he going to give me other food? It's not going to do anything this round.
Yeah, that's why it's tough at the end.
Yeah, it's really not going to help me. I'll just grab maybe the Fisher. All right, we don't have to worry about any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So we can just clean this up because we're going to be doing the second market here.
Yep.
So we could build up here if we need room. So your first build, right?
Yes. Yes. All
And
right.
you get 1,
I
2,
get
3,
4.
4 builds. Yep.
So I will build the wine trader. The milkmaid, the grazier, and the fromager.
You're going to do it.
I have to, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I've got all this other stuff, but it's kind of like...
Well, you're going to have to trade for a hayer, though.
Yeah, so I'm going to trade my... I guess I'll trade my horse trader for a hare.
Might as well build it up here.
I was going to put it here. Can we put it up here?
Yeah, build it up there because it's a whole tree.
It is. It's a whole production line. I
Yep.
actually just got the whole... I bought the whole production. So put here...
Well, it's grazier
my
first.
Cooper. Oh, yeah. Grazier first. Then my Cooper.
Yep. Cooper Sharp.
So Cooper gets $2. And then my fromager.
Fromager.
And then my wine trader goes here, and my Cooper gets $2 more.
Ooh. Cooper, no, your
Oh
blacksmith
no, my
gets $2.
blacksmith. Not yeah, my vintner is my Cooper.
Your vintner. All right, let me move this up here as well.
Did my I don't think I paid my Cooper when I put my vintner down.
I don't remember.
Well, I'll tell you why I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Because I put my brewer down and paid my Cooper, and then I just put this guy down and paid my Cooper. But I didn't pay my Cooper when I put my vintner down.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
That's fine. Whatever. Did you pay him from the bank?
Yeah, but I need to pay my blacksmith now.
Okay.
My wine trader.
Okay. So I'm going to build a blacksmith, a glass blower, a locksmith,
Nice.
and a fisher. And I'm going to play a smuggler card.
Are you taking my wine trader?
Yeah, I'm going to...
Oh no, the smuggler takes half of your points.
Yeah, I didn't do the
Okay.
take that.
Oh.
So, but I am going to trade in the fromager for a miner because I'm going to need another one of these up here
Yeah.
to play all of this. So let's play all these first. So I've got a blacksmith coming out. I've got a glass blower. Ooh, I will pay my blacksmith $2 for that. Because he's locked, I'll pay my locksmith, and I'll pay my blacksmith another $2.
So you're gonna get points on that. It's a good chain.
I should. I'm going to play a fisher, but I don't have a shipwright. Do you have a shipwright?
I do not.
All right, so I got to pay 2 to the bank. And my smuggler earns half the printed gold value of a villager in your village, rounded up. So 4 is the highest. So 8 is the highest.
So you
4,
get 4.
I get 4 gold with the smuggler.
Nice.
And that's it.
Cool.
So we're going to score up the final. So this is exactly the same, except we score the silvers. And instead of earning gold on these, we just take these and put them in our
stack.
pot. So we'll start with you.
Okay.
All right, so let's count up all the gold on your characters first before looking at the silvers.
Okay, so we've got 14, 4, it's 18, 28, 30, 45.
45 gold.
Does that sound right?
Yep, and then take all your little 2s and put them...
Well, I'm going to wait, because sometimes your points depend on how many things you have. Not in my case right now, but... So I get 3 for each builder, so that's 6.
6 gold, all right.
And then 3 for each food, and I have only 2 outs, or 3 out, so that's 9.
9.
Here's $1.
Okay, here's 10. All right, so
Now
then
I
those
take
can
my
go.
money.
So count up all my goals. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 19, 23, 25, 28, 32. 32. And I get 2 gold for every lock. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's $12. I get 3 gold for every 2 hay symbols. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll get 3 sets. So that would be $9. I get 3 gold for every 2 ore symbols.
that's
1,
good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I get another $9. And I think that's it.
Okay. Here, change me
And
out.
I will take all that
2,
back
4,
in.
6, 8, 10. Here's 8. And 2 is 10.
Okay, here's 10.
Thanks.
And let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'll take a 50.
Another 10.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
20 and 20.
There's another 10. There's a 20. 2, 4, 5. All right. What do you got?
99.
97.
Really?
Wow. So
good.
close.
That's good.
All right.
All right.
Let's go talk about it. All right, there you have it.
We made pretty equitable villages.
I'd say.
We always do, though. It's a very balanced game.
Surprisingly, because
Surprisingly so.
I had no idea where the points were going to go at the end of that one.
I never do.
Yeah,
Well,
I thought the fromagere was going to push you way over the top with the
But
wine trader.
I didn't have a lot of these like collectible points this game, which
Yeah.
I usually do. And I had in my hand, I had like a bunch of buildings I was going to put out and everything to try to get points. That would have been 15 points with this 3 for each builder,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
what I would have done if I hadn't done that. But it's like 15 here, 15 there.
You got to pick.
It's weird because you really do have so many options to get points. So it's interesting every time you play
Yep.
because you don't know how it's going to go.
Never know.
It's neat. But it's
right.
always going to be balanced.
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely, unless you're playing really bad, obviously.
Unless you're just making poor decisions.
We can't guarantee a balanced game if you're really making bad choices,
Right.
but
Yeah, but if you're trying, then
yeah, you
it's
should
good.
do okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So
So let's talk about. Well, we're already kind of talking about replayability.
yeah, so like there are a lot of suits in the game. There's a lot of ways to build your engine here,
Yeah.
I think. And that's just with 2 players, right? When you start adding more players,
There's
you
more
add
suits.
additional suits that you
Yeah.
didn't even see. I think leather working and one other one come
Right.
out, and they add a whole new variety of things. There's also an expansion that came. This is the Kickstarter edition, by the way. Expansion that adds a couple more cards.
Right.
Some are like take thatty, some are not. Some add a new starting card in your hand, and some give bonuses every round after the build phase, based on what. Who's got the most food or who's got the most this, who's
Right.
got the most that. So it does
We didn't
add
see
some spice to it.
Yeah, it's not necessary though. Like the base game is just like
Yeah.
super fun and balanced the way.
I think so because there's a lot of cards here, so they come out, obviously different every time,
Yeah.
and you get through the game so quick. Like it's a very fast moving
Right.
game, so I think Like right after you're done, you're like, okay, you could put it
You
out
could
on the table.
definitely
again.
play it again.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that,
Right away.
in my opinion, like that's what speaks to replayability, right? Was it
Right.
fun? Yes. Is it quick? Yes. Go. You know,
Yeah.
I think the challenge of replayability is a heavy game, right? That are you going to want to pull that out again
Right.
and go through that experience? Was it a slog?
Well, and is this experience going to be the same? Like
Yeah.
when I think about replayability, I'm thinking about like not just are you going to want to take it out and play it again like right away, but is your path going to be any different? Because there are certainly, I mean, the heavier Euros that we play,
Yeah.
a lot of times there is a strategy that like you're trying to get through, and so your experience might feel the same every time,
Right.
but that's part of the joy of playing that kind of game.
Agreed.
So in this, it's kind of like there's no real like. I mean, I guess you could be like, I'm going to try to go all minor track this time, but you don't know what's coming out.
You don't know what cards are going to be there. Yeah.
It's kind of that. It's a new experience every time, just because there's so many different ways to build upon your starting occupations.
Yep.
So it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So definitely good replayability in my opinion.
Yes,
Yeah.
me too. So weight and audience. Who do you think this is for?
I would call this pretty light, medium. Yeah.
I would say, yeah. I mean, I would say it's probably like a heavier light.
Yeah,
Lighter medium?
I wouldn't even call it a medium.
Yeah.
It's a light game, right?
Yeah.
It's set collection. Like you can get a little thinky when it comes to greater strategy when you're looking at like trying to get certain bonuses. But at the end of the day, it's a set collection game and building a
Right.
tableau in its simplest. And I think if you start adding in a lot more of the expansion-y stuff and you start really focusing on some of these cards, it could get a little iffy, but I think at the
Right.
end of the day, it's pretty simple.
And I would say it's very clear too about what you need to do, but it is a little bit challenging when you first pick it up, because you get a really cool card. You're like, oh, I want to play this fromagère.
Yeah.
But you could literally have this in your hand the whole game, waiting for the other cards to come out.
Right.
Because where you can unlock, if you like, there's ways to unlock and mitigate that need to like find somebody to allow you to unlock a card.
Yeah.
If you don't have this, like the product chain
Yeah.
to put out a card that you really want to put out, that can be challenging.
Yeah, that can handcuff you if you
So
stick
you
with
have
that.
to be able to kind of diversify your tableau, so to
Yeah,
speak.
depending on how the cards
Yeah.
come, because we didn't get through
And that's where the weight is, I think.
about a third of the deck.
Right.
So
Yeah.
not every card came out this game.
Right.
So
Yeah. What'd you think of the theme?
I like it. I like the theme a lot,
Do you
actually.
like the art?
I like the art. It is different. It's simple. It's unique. It's pretty to look at.
It is
You
very
know?
pretty.
So I definitely liked it. I thought the symbols were very clear.
Yeah.
Everything is pretty, like the cards tell you everything you need to know.
And you have a lot of information on the cards, which for a card game, that's usually what you have. But I know card games sometimes overwhelm me with iconography and just like a lot of art, even if it's really pretty. But I like these because it's simple to understand what's going on each card
Yeah.
visually.
Yeah.
So
And I think the
really
more
appreciate
you
that.
play this game, the easier it gets to look at the cards and to know right off the bat
Yeah.
what suits or what.
But I'd say it's pretty intuitive, though.
It is
I mean, that
very
picks up really
intuitive, yeah.
quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the first play I was like, whoa, this guy does this, and this,
Yeah.
this means you could put 2 cards in the branch, and this is only
Right.
1 in the branch. So, but it's very simple, straightforward. Yep.
What
pretty.
did this do for your expectations?
I think it met them.
It met them for me too.
Yeah.
And this is one of those ones that Sinister Fish had contacted us and said, we have this game we think is going to fit in what you guys like to do, and it's tableau building and set collection. So immediately I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
You need to say no more.
Say no more.
So actually the expectation was pretty high, especially after seeing the art and all of that, and knowing that it was, 2 mechanics that I really, really enjoy.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to say that it met my expectations.
Yes.
And
Yeah, when you say you're going to be set collecting and tableau building, and I want to build a village and feel like I've built a village,
yeah, you definitely feel like you've done that.
and at the end of the game I felt like
Yeah.
that, then mission accomplished.
Yes.
Like that's
Very
exactly
good.
what I wanted to get out of it. I got out of it, and it was quick, and it was I wouldn't even say it's chunky, but it scratches the itch for tableau building
It does.
and set collection.
Without it being like an hour-long,
Yeah.
90-minute like ordeal.
Right. I don't have to think too
Yeah.
hard. It's all right there. I draft the card
Yeah.
I need, and I put it in my tableau.
Right.
I just like that.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Yes. So I had a lot of fun with this one. I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to add.
No, thank you to Sinister Fish.
Yes.
For allowing us to review this game. We definitely enjoyed this one. Really nice. The Kickstarter edition is cool. It comes with like this whole this wooden money. Yeah, it's like a little treasure pack, and everything fits. There's dividers in the box.
Right.
It's
There's
very
like a
organized.
chest. It's like a treasure chest.
Yeah, it's really well packaged. It's small. You can see it behind us. That's the box. That's the whole game.
Yes, very small box.
And again, it's very high. It feels high quality. And it is, at the end, front to back, the game is solid. So really enjoyed this one.
All right, cool.
So hope you enjoyed the playthrough. We'll see you next time.
See ya.